Welcome to Yakar's Parasha podcast. This week is Parashat Beshalach. It's clear that God takes us out of Egypt and schmeises Egypt. They are decimated at the Yam Suf. Why? You can see even that we leave and then we turn around to entice Pharaoh to come out after us. He thinks that we're lost in the desert. Why this whole thing? Why this extra moment? And we know that all the makot and the Kriyat Yam Suf is a culmination of the makot to this moment where God destroys our enemies, and a moment of clarity where we even say, Hashem ish milchama, Hashem shemo. We can zekeli vanveyu. We can point to God. We have this immediate experience of God intervening, changing nature, and putting Egypt to rest. That must be the main theme of Yetziat Mitzrayim. That's what we say to our children. That's what we recount. Yetziat Mitzrayim, and there are many mitzvot. There is a fascinating moment in Az Yasheh, in this song, which again portrays God's greatness, God's mightiness, God's decimation of our enemies. On the pasuk, Hashem ish milchama, which, if you like, is the epitome, the pasuk that epitomizes God's greatness in battle. The pasuk goes, Hashem ish milchama, Hashem shemo. So the Midrash asks, why do you need to say Hashem shemo? Is Hashem ish milchama? Because the Midrash says, God is many things. God is many names. Just like God appears at Kriyat Yam Suf as this warrior of war and destruction, God appears in other places as an elderly man of rachamim, of mercy. And therefore you might think, oh, maybe there's many gods. No, Hashem Shemo. God is all these multifaceted. God is all these different characteristics. God is all these things. He's Ish Milchama. He's also Zaken Malei Rachamim. He's a warrior. He's also a father. He has vengefulness. He has mercy. And the Midrash says, Hashem Shmo. God is one. God is all these things simultaneously. Something that human beings cannot be. We cannot be simultaneously both in din and in rachamim, both at war and at peace, both a warrior and rachamim, merciful. But God is all these things simultaneously. Hashem Shmo. Notice that this idea has actually taken the pasuk which most exemplifies God as warrior. Hashem ish milchama. God is a man of, literally a man of war, a warrior. And on that pasuk, Chazal have intervened and said, yes, but God is many things. Yes, but God is also milchama and rachamim. Now, Chazal have said this about God, and clearly they want to say Hashem Shmo. This is the godly attribute to be both a warrior and rachamim. Both. God does it simultaneously. But we know that we have been entrusted with the mitzvah of imitatio Deo, to be like God. Mahu rachum, afata rachum. Just like He is merciful, we should also be merciful. And I want to pose this as a question. Is this only for God? To be Ish Milchama and Zaken Rachamim, to be a warrior and also an elderly man of mercy? Is that only a godly attribute? Or is that something that we're meant to learn from? Why is it that Chazal, on the pasuk of Hashem Ish Milchama, that God is a warrior of war, on that pasuk, Chazal intervened and said, yes, but he also is a Zaken Malei Rachamim. Why on that pasuk? And is it meant to be saying something about how we as well, with all our failings, are meant to also adopt a similar outlook on life? Shabbat Shalom.